But let's update it now. Who are the best players in the Canadian Football League today? Coming in at number 10, it is AJ Ouellette. Again, just a bowling ball of a running back. He has proven now over a couple of years that it is legit. He can run with speed, he can run with power, just a very complete player. Again, we got the Toronto guys in Saresna and Oramalde. Man, I am really struggling saying that. I apologize, because these are two of the best players in the league. But together, both of them just absolutely ruin game plans on the offensive side. Tim White comes in at number 7 for me, one of the most talented wide receivers in the Canadian Football League, and someone who can just change a game like that. Dalton Schoen coming in at number 5. At number 6. He is the top wide receiver on this list, and for good reason. Just a do-it-all type of a receiver who has turned into such a reliable force out in Winnipeg. Also, get used to hearing Winnipeg names here. Not right now. Number 5, it is Wynton McManus. I said in the breakdown of the difference makers that he is someone who, it feels like there's 8 of him out on a football field. His reads are tremendous. His athleticism and just the nastiness that he can play with as well makes him one of the best players in the league. I do have Willie Jefferson high at 4. I know the TSN one had him at 9, but I still think that this guy, with what he can do defensively, 11 sacks last year. Now, it is part of an overall bigger thing out in Winnipeg, but I can't quit Willie Jefferson. He might be a little bit on the older side now, but he is still damn good in my opinion. At 3, it is Brady Oliveira, the best running back in the Canadian Football League. His versatility is a real weapon, and I don't think it's just because he's been surrounded by a dynastic type team out in Winnipeg for the last little bit. I think he is legitimately that good. At 2, it's Vernon Adams. Again, a guy who can do it all. Proved it last year that if he stays relatively healthy, he is as good as we thought he was. And number 1, quarterback who has absolutely found all of the potential that we were worried was wasted due to injury issues early in his career, Zach Collaros. Talk about a guy who can make every throw out on the football field. He has the athleticism and all of it. And it has all meshed together with that big old brain of his to end up coming out with some phenomenal plays and making him the best player in the CFL. But that race between Collaros, because all those things I just said about how we were worried about his wasted potential because of injuries, but he has now come out and combined the athleticism with a whole lot of smarts. You can say that about the two of them. We've just seen it more with Zach Collaros.